using my liner. So blue and brown and a little bit of white. A little bit of white to gray it up. And maybe a little bit more so we can make them to match the ones that we already have in the back here. We'll put a few little extra ones back here. There we go. Just squiggling a few little, sneaking a few little ones in here back here. Sneaking in. There we go. Let's just sneak in a few little trees. And we are going to wet our brush again. You gotta wet it to get it to move, as you can see. So my hand is moving around. That's okay, because we don't want the trees to be too, you know, too straight. We want it to be more natural looking. So here we go. So that's good. So let's put on a few more of these nice little twigs. So just take your brush and, like I said, add water to it, roll it in your paint, and then just use the tip of your brush like you're not pushing real hard, just touching, just touch and pull out and up and wiggle your brush. There we go. And you do is pick a line. There's a line. Now take a line off a line. Pick a line. There's a line. Take a line off a line. So always look for a line and then take a line off a line. You can take as many lines as you want. See, and it gives you lots of nice little I keep forgetting the word. Let's see. Nice little branches. So now what we're going to do is, if you want more, you go ahead and put in as many as you want. I mean, you could do this for a long time. I don't want to do too much fiddling around, but I want to show you, you know, what you can do, okay? And then you can take some more, and now this time you make your brown and your blue, and you make it a little darker so that we can work on the darker trees. So there it is, it's darker. And then we're going to pick the darker tree, which is this one here, and this one. This one back here looks pretty nice. Okay, so let's just clean that up. If your paint won't move, just go ahead and put some water on it. Okay, there we go. Clean it up. Bring it up, 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 up. And then bring out some of these nice branches. Branch off. So they branch off each other. Branch off here, branch off there. Here, branch there, branch everywhere, branch. Now, so, and just one back here. We're going to clean that one up a bit. Now we might only get a chance to clean up our trees in this video, and then hopefully the next video it'll probably be not the next video, the video after. Maybe we should get the mist started. Okay, so let's get this one here cleaned up and put a few little branches off of that one. I'm going to need some more water. So here's my water. I'm adding my paint, and I'm taking my brush, and I'm going to take that up here, and I'm going to take a branch off of there. Okay, good. So, like I said, clean up your trees. Now this is the part where you clean up your trees and make them nice like the way you want them. Alright. If they're too bright, just go over them a little bit. If they're not bright enough, just add some white. Okay, so we'll just clean up some of these trees. Good. There's another one back here. Let's clean it up. Alright, now, let me see what else we need to do. I know there's lots to do, but I just don't want to be sitting here doing this and you're going, okay, I want to paint a nice tree. There we go. So like I say, you just keep playing with your trees until you get them the way you want them. And I'm just going to move on to, let me see, the bigger trees, okay? So the bigger trees, we're going to darken up our paint. So we're going to take our blue and our brown and our green and our red. Get all the dark colors together. I'm going to add a little bit of black because it's not black enough for me. So we get a nice dark color there in the middle. And then we're going to add some more of these branches. Out. Okay, and out. So you can have as many as you want. I need more water. That's why they got thick on me. Okay, so that's what happened. They get thick like that if you don't have enough water and you're pushing too hard. So that's what happened there. So now I got lots of water and I'm lifting up, and you can see that they're coming out much skinnier. Okay, so you can put in as many as you want. Put them everywhere. Okay, here we go. That's a nice one there. Let's get it up here. Out. Don't forget to line off a line. Squiggle it out. Line, there's a line. I'm going to take a line off of that one. Take a line off of that one there. There. Okay. This one here needs to be shaped up a bit better. Take a line off of this one and this one. Okay. I know they're a little messy, but I'm going to be putting some leaves over some of these, okay? So don't worry if they're not perfect, because we will be putting some leaves over them. Okay. Good. Just keep doing that. Good. And maybe we'll put a nice little twig right down here. Ooh, make it curvy. And then we'll put another one up here and here. We'll just have like a twig. There we go. And if you need to add more water, don't forget to add more water to your paintbrush if it's giving you a hard time. So we'll just add some little interest to our painting by adding some of these little branches and trees coming off the tree, okay? So there we go. I need more water. See how they thickened up on me? So you can say to yourself, you know, my branches are thickening up on me. I'm not very good. Oh, that's right, Allison did the same thing. And she should be used to it. Okay, so here we go. I'm getting some twigs out here somehow. There we go. I need to move my hand a little bit more, shake them out so they look like they're wiggling. So now I know that they need to be skinnier than that. So, but I can't do that right now because I'm in an awkward position, but I'll do my best for you. Okay, so if I had lots of time, I would certainly, you know, if you're doing this by yourself at home, you've got lots. Take, you know, the time. Don't take it away from something else that's important also, because then you won't enjoy it. But if you got lots of time, then go ahead and just take your time, put in lots of twigs and put them in the right way. Okay, so let me see. Do you think we need any more trees? I don't know. Let's have a look at. Let's take the edges here and clean them up. See these edges here? Just clean them up so that they look nice and looks like a nice edge to the tree. There we go. Straighten it up. Maybe give it a little bump so it won't be too straight. Okay, and then bring the legs out. Bring the legs out a bit. Give it some shape. Okay. Just the bottoms of trees. There we go. Now, what you're going to do, same down here, just bring it out a bit. Oh, I got red. I wasn't paying attention. Blue and brown, a bit of black, because like I said, I want something really dark. So here we go. Put that out there like that. Maybe there's a little bump in that one too. So little bumps here and there is good. Maybe we have a nice little arm coming off of here, and here, and here, and everywhere. Okay, there we go. And we'll clean up this edge here. Good. Alright, so now we'll keep playing with the bottom of that one, bring it out a bit more. Good, and we'll sew all these down here. Go back to the color that you used for those, so that you don't go too dark, because you want to try and match up the color so that you can get the bottom of that. And then what we're going to do now is we're going to add some clean our brush. Okay, get a brush, Bristol, medium Bristol here, probably a size 6, so it's smaller than the 12 that we were using earlier. And now you're going to lighten up the path here where the light is coming in, okay? So let's just use a little bit of yellow. See how that works out. Let's just tap in a little bit of color, highlight color here. Just back here for now. Good. Alright, and then just take that and add some green to your brush. And just tap some green in there because you want it to all fit together, you know, to make it look like it's all in one. So just for now, we're going to put a bit of yellow up in the back up here, okay? Just a little bit. I don't want to do too much up there yet because we have a lot of work to do. And that's why I put that green in there, because I wanted the yellow to mix in with the green, so it didn't look like it was just sitting on top of there. It had to look fairly nice. So here we go. So we are just going to add some lighter greens. I'm just tapping away a little bit of green. I want to get a bit more yellow up here. There we go. There we go. Brighten it up. Good. A bit more yellow. Good. Now, we'll leave that alone up there for now, because we'll come back to it. We'll come back to that. And what we're going to do now is we're going to take our fan brush. Now you can use a flat brush for this, or a fan brush, or whatever works for you, but I'm going to show you a couple of different ways so that you will have some ideas of what to use for your highlights, okay? Because this side of the tree here is this light is coming in here, so it's lighting up all these sides of the tree. So it looks like the right side of this side of the trees will light up, and the left side of these trees will light up. So let's just see. Let's just add a little bit of yellow and probably tone it down a little bit with a small bit of purple, the complementary color. See what happens there. Oh yeah, okay. I'm still lighten up a bit more. A little bit of purple and it tones it down a little bit. And you're just going to take your brush and pull on the side of this tree trunk your yellow, okay? So just tap it on or pull it on whatever way you can get it on there. Just touch the edge of your tree and put on that yellow. There we go. You can move it in a little bit to the center. Just put whatever's left over on your brush now. Just see? Isn't that cool? And so you just put that on with your fan brush. And I got to turn it this way, okay? So it's not this way, you know, it's not going up like that. It's like touch the edge, the chiseled edge of your brush and put on some yellow. Now I'm not loading up my brush again because I want whatever's left over on it to put on the tree and make it look like the bark. It gives a more natural look, right? And there it is. That's pretty nice. So I'm going to get some more paint, and I'm going to add a little bit to this one. Might be a little bit too much, so wipe off your brush if it's too much, okay? So this one's further back, so you don't want it to be, well, it's not supposed to be brighter than, it could be, I suppose, depends on the light. Okay, so just go up and down. Let's see, if you go up and down like that, gently. Now I'm not pushing very hard. Okay, I'm not pushing very hard. There we go. So we'll do, what we're going to do is we're going to highlight the trees, and then we'll come back and do some more stuff. We'll do some more things to our, and we'll get our mist down there, and so just the right side of the tree with your fan brush, okay? There we go. I would say that the light is shining under here, right? That didn't come out as nice. It's no problem, don't worry about it. Okay, now let's get some more trees done. There's the end of this tree. Down, 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 up and down. On the edge. On the edge. We need more paint. If you're having a hard time with the fan brush, I'm going to show you some other ways, okay? Before we go. So let's get these edges done. Now this fan brush is not bad, but you can also use a smaller fan brush if your brush is, if you think it's too big, or you just, you know, if I tell you to use a brush and you feel that you're having a really hard time with it, try something else. Try a liner brush, try a palette knife, try a flat brush, right? Try any brush that you can with a chiseled edge. Helps. See, now this is hard technique to get with other brushes, but I'm going to show you other different techniques that you will get, okay? So we'll just leave that for now. Alright, I'll put the fan brush away, and just say if you want to try the flat brush. The flat synthetic brush. Remember the synthetic brush? Okay, so you want to try the flat synthetic brush and see what kind of a, so let's try that, see what kind of results you'll get with that. So we'll just go with the edge. This is where the edge is going to be. Here is your edge, and this is the kind of results you're going to get with that, with this brush here. Okay, and you can scrub it on, and you can take it and put it this way and pull up, and you get dry brush effect. And dry brush effect, then it gives you a nice gives you a nice effect to your tree. So it depends on what you want, but I kind of like the fan brush better. But I've just shown you different ways that you can use different techniques. Okay, so this is pretty good for the actual edges of these branches here. Right, so there we go. So I'm going to do a couple more trees, and then you go ahead and finish all your trees. When I come back, I'll still do some more of this with you. But I like the, see, it's too soft, you know what I mean? So how about we try something else? How about we try liner brush? Let's just try a liner brush. I'm just showing you different things that you can use, that's all. So then you can try a liner brush. And that's kind of a bit hard to work with. See, you're only getting soft lines. Right? So you're only just getting soft lines. Or you can try, how about we try a palette knife. If I can find one, I will do it for you. Let's try a palette knife. So I'm going to take the yellow, and I'm going to scratch it on. Let's see, try it here. See, where I'm left-handed too is kind of hard for me to get at. See? Now, if I had the right amount of paint on that, I might be able to get some effects. Okay, let me try it again. So this is the effect you get with the palette knife. Okay, so I'm just showing you different things that you can use and the different effects that you get. You know, and then you can take your Take your paint and tap it on. Tap it on, and you just get these things going on here, but that's for another kind of treat. You just scrape it on. Put on some paint. And just scrape it on like this. So it takes, what you need to do is practice, 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 and find different ways that you like to do things, okay? So I'm going to get rid of some of that. I just put my dark color back in, and then I can scratch it up and down. So I'm gonna put some more out with my fan brush there now, and then I'm gonna come back, and then I'm going to try and finish up as much as I can for you. So there's your, see the nice little techniques with the fan brush. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to let you go and practice that much. Okay, practice that and see how you make out with it, and then when we come back we'll do some more. We'll do some more touch-ups, and we'll do some highlights and start bringing it together. Okay, so I will sign off, and I will say that I will see you in a video 4. I believe it's 4 coming up. Anyway, I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Hi guys, this is Allison Pryor, back with the tiger painting. Well, let's work on some of the white sections in this video. So all you need to do is get a small flat brush, small flat sable brush, or as long as it's got a chiseled edge. You can even use a small round brush like we used earlier with stripes, you know, like this here. You can even use that. So I'll probably use both of them just to show you what I'm talking about. So let's do some of the ears here. So just take pure white. Take your pure white and just put on some of these strips of white to represent some fur. And if you lose some of your underpainting, we can always put some back. Now that's the flat brush. It's kind of hard to get good stripes. Let's try, or good fur. Let's try this liner brush. Okay, it's not too bad. Still not getting what I want. Let's try a little bit here. Okay. My white won't show up. Maybe my underpainting is not dark enough. That happens sometimes too. If your underpainting is not dark enough, then it's going to be very difficult because it's too close to the color that you're putting on there. So inside the ear there, just put a little bit of black and blue and brown, just a little bit, just to darken this up a little bit more. There is a bit of darkness here in the corner, so there by that stripe. So we'll darken that up, and we're going to darken up some of this here just so the white will show through. So I'm going to put a few more darks in there. Okay, let's try that, because you know you're learning, and I'm trying to teach you, and I make mistakes, and I'm trying to figure things out too, because you know sometimes things won't work out, especially when you're doing videos. But so let's just bring in some of the darker shadow. Just pull it up, 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 pull it up. There we go. We'll just try that. And on the side, if you notice, on the side of the ear here, we have some more orange. It's part of right here, part of the ear. So that's orangey color goes right here. Good. Yep. Looks a bit red, so add a bit more yellow. Go. Get the orangey color that you want. You can use the red as an underpainting so you can brighten up the yellow. Get that orangey look. Good. just get that up here like this. Now I got the ears darkened up because I couldn't get the white to stand out. So while we're waiting for that to dry a little bit, let's try some white down here on the edge. Just a little bit of white while we're waiting for that to dry. Just a little bit on the edge here. Just a little bit. Pull up, pull up, pull up. Okay, this is a little bit harder to teach than some of my landscapes. Just got a lot of detail, and I can see now why some of those artists speed up, because it takes a lot of little details and time to do this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change brushes. I don't like this brush. It's not doing what I want it to do. So I'm going to go in with my liner brush, and then I'm going to see if I can get something with that one. Good. There it is. There it is, hiding on me. See? The liner brush. So let's try the liner brush. Okay, so pure white. Pure white. We're trying to put on, I think what happened was I didn't make the underpainting dark enough, okay? So that's not too much of a problem. At least, you know now that you need a nice shadow underneath your white to make it stand out, okay? So we can go back over and darken some of those. Let's get our little bit of black and a little bit of brown, a little bit of blue for an underpainting. Let's try that. A little bit of white so it's not too dark. Alright, and we'll just put a little bit of dark underpainting here. I'm just going to put it on in strips instead of a full. I'm just going to bring it in like this, like I'm trying to make the white fur, instead of putting it on in just one big white blob there. And I'm going to put some down here. There we go. I'm just going to put that there like that. And you might be able to see what I'm just tapping it on, and I'm just pulling on the dark shadows. Okay, so I'm going to try to see if this works. If it doesn't, then we're in trouble. I have to do the video all over again. Okay, so here we go. Let's pull on some of the white here. There we go. You can see it better there now. Hopefully you can see that. So I'm just putting on the white over the dark shadows that I made. Okay. There we go. I need a few more dark shadows in here because we need some shadows in the ear to give it more structure. So we'll put some here, and we'll put some here. There we go. It's coming along now. You have to go back and forth. You know, what you're going to learn in this lesson is that you have to go back and forth. You can't just put on your white fur and then it's perfect. You have to keep going back and forth, especially on a painting like this. A painting like this is constant back and forth, back and forth. I don't want to, you know, bore you with any details like this, but you know, just realize that you can always fast forward me when you figure out what I'm trying to teach you. But just keep putting on your white. But I just want to let you know that painting is a lot of work to some of these paintings, you know, and the more work you put into it, the nicer it's going to be. You have to keep layering, and you have to keep layering your paint and your colors. You have to figure things out, figure out where things should go, where they might look better, right? So I'm putting back some shadows again now. All right, might need to let it dry a little bit. Might need to darken up my shadows a bit just to get that darkness in the ear. See, you've got some darkness in the ear. I'm going to get darkness in this ear, so I'm after going back and forth a few times on those shadows. I'll come back again. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put some white fur over this here. Just a little bit. Get a clean brush first. Clean your brush really good. Whenever you go from dark to light, make sure you clean your brush or change brushes. Good. So I'm going to go and put some yellowy color, a little bit of red, just a little tiny bit, and I'm going to put that here. See these little strokes that I'm doing? They represent, if we get them to work properly, these will represent fur. Those strokes. And then we will add some more fur here. Pull up, pull up, pull up. Pull up. I tried to pull down, but it didn't work. So pull up, pull up, pull up. It's coming along. It's coming along. It takes time. Alright. It's coming along. I'm going to add some water to my brush. I add some water to my brush, see if I can get the paint to move better. So let's try that. Let's try that, see if that helps. Bad. Okay, so let's put some white on there. I'm going to see if I can find, now guys, I'm trying to show you to do too also is to change your brushes. If your brush is giving you a hard time, try and change it. I'm going to try an even smaller brush because I am really trying to get those strokes that I'm trying to do to show up some really nice fur. This one's a bit better. So just some nice strokes. Different strokes. So we're just going to put on those strokes here and there. Let's try some up around here. Just stroke them out like that. Stroke, stroke. There we go. That's coming out better. So what we're doing is and you might need to do a second or third coat over these that are already done. Here you can put out, oops, sorry. Oh. So you can put these strokes coming down this way or pull them up this way. And that will give it a little bit of a furry look there. And you start in here, pull out, pull out, pull out. This brush seems to be working much better. So like I said, go and change your brushes if you have to. So let's pull out, pull, 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 pull. There we go, there we go, there we go. We're getting it, we're getting it. Some places might need more shadow to show up the white and some others may not, okay? So I'm going to speed myself up here now because I don't want to bore you too much. So let's go, 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 go. Go. And then we're going to put some more here and here. So all the white, now you'll be making those strokes with a very small brush. And if you can't see your strokes because the underpainting is too light, put in some shadows. Put in some shadows and go back and forth until the strokes start to look like fur, okay? See? Go back and forth with your strokes until you get the furry look. Okay? So keep going out with your strokes. There we go. I had a squeaky chair, look at that. Alright, so we're going to do that. And we are going to put a little bit more white on here and on the chin. Okay, so it looks to me like we need a bit of shadow color there. So let's just throw on some. You do the same stroke when you're putting your shadow back in. Do the same stroke. Just push, 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 stroke, stroke, stroke. There we go. There we go. Good. And then we'll just put some shadow in there. And we will clean our brush. Now, as you can see, it's a lot of work to be done. But like I said, I'm only going to show you the basics, and then I want you guys to figure the rest of it out yourself. I'm pretty sure you can, that once you get this little basic technique, then you know that you have to keep going over it and over it and over it until it comes out the way you're looking for it. So you keep going over it and over it and over it until you get what you're looking for, okay? So I'm just going to continue on here with some of these white furry strokes. Just touch and pull, touch and pull. And see how I don't have any shadow down there? So I have to go back in and get a bit more shadow. I got a bit of black and brown and blue mixed together so I get some shadow. And I put my shadow back in by stroking it like this. Okay, so that'll give me some shadow. Good. Maybe a little bit of shadow here. You know, you can put it anywhere. And then we can go back in there and put some white. Okay, so let's go back with some white. There we go. White. Pull it down. Bring it down over the black so that it looks like the fur is going over the black stripes. Like, say, this one here, this black stripe. You take the lines and pull it down over the black stripe, make it look like the fur is going down over the stripe. That'll give it a furry look. And we'll go back over that chin again because we put some dark shadows in there. Good. There's so much to show you. I don't want to go, but I want you to work on this first. If you got any problems with this, because I know it's a bit of a difficult one to do, and I can explain to you, send me an email, and you got any problems, because I know it's not that easy. It's not that easy for me to teach, so it's not that easy for you to follow along. So you got any problems whatsoever, you guys email me, and I will certainly help you in an email. So here's the black. Put some black back in here under the mouth, and then take it while it's wet and pull it out into the fur to give it shadows. Okay, there we go. And I'll give more depth to the mouth. There we go. Pull out, pull out, pull out. And then put some more black in here because we took out a lot of we put back in some white. Good. And now you got the eyes. So the eyes, you fill in the eye except one little spot. Okay, so leave a bit of white there for the white of the eye. Okay, leave that white there. And the same over here. Fill in the center of the eye, but leave a little bit of white. Okay, simple. And now the eye over here, I need to adjust it so you can see it. Good. And now I need to adjust this one. It looks like it needs to be adjusted a little bit. Okay, now underneath there where the white is, that eye has a bit of green in it. So you can get any kind of green. I'm going to make a bit of green because I forgot to take it with me. I'm going to make a bit of green with my blue and yellow. So I'm putting a bit of green in here underneath the iris, pupils and irises and everything. So there's the green. And now I'm going to add a bit of white to that so I can lighten it up a bit, okay? In the corner here. You can also add a little bit of yellow if you rather. Alright, we'll brighten it up. We have some nice pretty green eyes. Pretty green eyes. There we go. Good. There's the eyes. He's so cute, isn't he? Now, we have a lot of work to do. So I'm going to leave you with that. And if you got any questions, email me at AlisonPryor@yahoo.com. I'll put it in the comment section or somewhere there. And let's work on the body again after, and fur and all kinds of fun things. So you go ahead and work on that. And I'll see you in the next video. Happy painting!